Aquarius, it's September 2021. I'm Dadhichi. Great to have your company. And, you know, there's a law of power amongst many laws of power, but one of them says, despise the free lunch. I like that law. And this month it's applicable to you because as I start this chart animation, I'll point out that the moon will move to the 8th house, and the new moon takes place on the 7th of September, here in the zone of other people's resources. And so I bring that point to your attention because it's a very slippery slope when people are offering you things or you're accepting things free, because all of a sudden you become indebted, you become obligated to them. And that's the real danger this month. I want to make a note of that so that the heading of this is going to center around obligation. You want an obligation-free relationship, I've written, and that's important. There it is on the 7th, the new moon in the 8th house of resources. It's opposite Neptune, so there's a confusion or a higher than normal expectation of what you're going to get out of your relationship and interactions with people this month. Notice also Venus and Mercury in the 9th house. The 9th house is education. Now that may not be formal education, but I think life's experiences are the greatest teacher of all. And so when I say to you, be very, very careful, be wary of people giving you things for free, because there's probably quite a few strings attached to that. And you're not going to be aware of that maybe till later in the month. And that's a result of Mercury, which will move into its retrograde motion, along with 5 other planets here already in retrograde motion. One of them, that Neptune, in the 2nd house of income. Now, one of your better planets is Venus, that rules this 9th house of principles. And this is all principle-based stuff this month. Moves to your 10th house of career. Now, maybe what I've been suggesting to you relates to some newly acquired job. Someone's giving you something, a new position or role, when in fact what's happening there is that you've got a load of other crap that's part of the deal. You notice here Mars in the 9th house after the 16th. A lot of that energy shifting out of this 8th house, but then it gets into this principle-based area. And Mars is a combative planet, not a particularly friendly planet to your sun sign. And it is the planet ruling your career. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and Mars. Notice the full moon here, again with Neptune, Mars and Sun, in this area of finance. So I keep hammering home the importance of scrutinizing the motivation of others' generosity this month. Let me write that down as well. I've got to write these things down, otherwise when it comes to writing your headings, I never know what I'm doing. I can't remember. Scrutinize generosity of others. The moon will get dark after that phase. Around the 24th, it moves into your 4th house. Some sort of family matters may suddenly arise. You see here, an over-sentimental approach is not going to work. That's because Moon opposes Venus around the 25th. But Sun also moves out of that 8th house. It's clear after the 23rd. But you notice there that it's going into combat, in a sense. It's going to burn up the energies of Mars, your career planet. This is the point, and also where Mercury goes retrograde. It's at this point you might sort of go, holy moly. What was I thinking when I accepted that? What was I thinking when I said yes? So here, as you probably all know, the retrograde motion of Mercury is a transit of reappraisal, a big rethink. So better to move slowly this month, Aquarius, before making any firm decisions, especially where it's related to your career manoeuvres. Stop in at astrology.com.au. There's more there, lots of free stuff. This month, in more detail, the script, the transcript from this, the aspects, lots of free psychic readings. And you're more than welcome to drop me a line, beat me about the head if you don't like what I've said, praise me if you do. It's all water off a duck's back. I'll see you next month, though. Hopefully, stay safe, stay sound. I'll look forward to your company again. Bye-bye now.